The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the New Hampshire Fisher Cats and the Hartford Yard Goats. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Number 36 will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, this guy lives and dies with one pitch, and that's that powerhouse sinker. Guys often relate it to like trying to hit a bowling ball. When it's good, it's usually at the knees and below, and he's really easy to figure out if he's going to be on. If in the first inning you see a steady diet of ground balls and keeping his infielders involved,
13.
There's a pretty good chance he's going to have a rock-solid game.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Cook is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. On now to the bottom of the second. The Fisher Cats are out in front, 2-0. Now at the plate, Steve Cook. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Steve Cook.
First pitch on its way.
Make the turn, pick up the ball.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Now batting, number 19.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. High in the air out to center field. Adams moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in for his second at-bat. Number 2, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 2 men are on with 2 men out.
Zero.
2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2. Rolled slowly to first. Scooped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Fisher Cats lead it 5-0. Ready for another chance? Steve Cook. He reached on a single in his first try.
Cook.
Oh, baby,
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Come on, big dog, get your pitch.
Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. And a big moment for him there, his first home run as a Double-A player.
Yeah, and you always like to get those first out of the way, no matter what level you're playing at. Obviously, he's got aspirations to play in the big leagues, and this is exactly the kind of production that this organization is going to be looking for from him as his career progresses.
Digging in once again, number 3. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Hey, come on, guys. You gotta hold him right here. Let's go.
Now, attempt here. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Steve Cook. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Yeah, and that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
Now batting, number 19.
On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
Down the first base line. The next 3-2. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Digging in and looking for more, White. He singled his last time up. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
Come on now, Rip.
Ready with the 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
The batter, number 27.
Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. He'll come home with it, and the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate. And that's going to hurt because now there are 2 away.
He's trying his hardest to help his guys get back into the game, but this time he had no shot. Applaud the hustle, but the decision was a costly one.
Ready for another shot now. Number 15, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Swinging a ground ball to third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 9-3 game now. Ready once again, Steve Cook. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first. Hit hard on the ground towards second. To his right, Lopes. And that's out number 1.
And this will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back in the 70s. I'll tell you, he was on fumes at the end there, but he found a way to get it done.
10-3 at the end of this contest. The New Hampshire Fisher Cats scored 10 runs on the way to victory. Chris Rowley gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Number 36 was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game: for the victorious Fisher Cats, 10 runs, 15 hits, 2 errors. They left 15 men on base. For the Yard Goats, 3 runs on 8 hits, 2 errors with 13 runners left on. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 35 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight it's the third of this 4-game weekend series between the New Hampshire Fisher Cats and the Hartford Yard Goats. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Sam Howard, a lefty from Georgia, will be the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Striding in once again, Fields. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. This one's down to third. Beautiful dive. He gathers the throw. Hats off to that one. Stepping in, Steve Cook is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night.
Cook.
Here comes the first pitch. Back up the middle. Bichette ranging up the middle. And a spin throw gets him at first. A fine play there for the first out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
The 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Cook has it. throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Striding in, Steve Cook. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Steve Cook.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit back up the middle. Bichette ranges to his left. Throw on to first takes care of him. Two very quick outs to start the home fifth. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steve Cook. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded back up the middle. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. So nothing happening this time around. Eighth inning coming up. The Fisher Cats are out in front, 3-1. Digging in, Emilio Guerrero. He singled his last time up.
Emilio Guerrero.
Adams gets his lead at first, nobody out. This one might have too much on it. Only played at first, so the sacrifice works that time. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Fields. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now attempt here. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. Digging in to try it again, Steve Cook.
Third baseman, Steve Cook.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Hit out towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Now batting, number 19.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for New Hampshire, number 36.
So stepping in, number 16. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
First and second now, one man out. and he finally gets this one over for strike one.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
In now, White. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Lays off 2-2 now.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Under it is the right fielder. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 27. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks his zone again.
A little bouncer. Oh, and it misses ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
A 1-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. The Fisher Cats rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Number 22 earns his first win of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game: for the victorious Fisher Cats, 8 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 18 runners on base. For the Yard Goats, 7 runs, 8 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.